The whole song didn't get heard?
As far as I know, I don't think it did. Hi, everybody. We're back. And we had some really weird technical difficulties, but I think we're good now.
Yes, fingers crossed and toast.
Fingers crossed. And I don't even know if they heard me sing Do Re Mi, but I'm gonna just assume they did. I'm just gonna assume that. So I don't know.
Should we try to sing Journey to the Past again, or should we sing another song?
Oh, let's move on.
Okay. Let's do, so this is actually my favorite song from Anastasia. I picked two. So this is my favorite one. This is the one I really wanted to sing anyway, so this is great.
So, why Anastasia?
I was really interested in her story, actually, when I was younger. Actually, I believe I borrowed a book from you about the Romanovs.
Oh, yes, you did.
Probably should give that back to you. I've read the whole thing.
You still have it?
Still have it.
I haven't missed it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I think we're good.
I don't remember how old I was when that movie came out, so I don't know which one came first, but I was always really interested in the history.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, they had sparkly crowns, and I was a girl. I was little, and they had sparkly crowns. I also loved the little bat, the little like comedic character in the movie. I forget his name now, but I still quote him. I give him a ha and a hi-ya, and then I teacher her. Right. It was my favorite.
Oh, so then what's this song?
This is Once Upon a December. So this is when she's walking into the palace for the first time in years, and she's having these crazy memories and remembering things and doesn't know where they're coming from. It's a really pretty song. It's called Once Upon a December.
All right.
It's really quiet. Hope you can hear it. Dancing bears, painted wings, things I almost remember, and a song someone sings once upon a December. Someone holds me safe and warm. Horses crash through a silver storm, figures dancing gracefully across my memory. It's a big dance scene. They're all dancing in the ballroom.
So that means that all of our people should be dancing.
Someone holds me safe and warm. Horses prance through a silver storm. Figures dancing gracefully across my memory. Far away, long ago, glowing dim as an ember, things my heart used to know, things it yearns to remember. And a song someone sings once upon a December.
Yay! What a pretty song.
Isn't it beautiful?
I forgot how nice the music is in Anastasia.
It is really nice. Yeah, I feel like it's not like one of the most popular like Disney movies, but I loved that movie as a kid.
Well, and it's one of the Disney shows that's not coming back to Broadway.
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So sad.
Yeah, they made the decision to close it down.
Man, that's
I know.
a real bummer.
I know.
Yeah, it was always Anastasia or Pocahontas, which is another one we're gonna sing today. Pocahontas was actually like my first favorite Disney princess.
Ooh.
And I feel like that's another one that not a lot of like kids they were all into either Lion King or like Cinderella or just Sleeping Beauty. That was a big one. But I was always about Pocahontas. My mom bought me this like entire costume with like the blue necklace and the little leather piece on her arm and the box. And we had a huge yard, and I would run all over the yard, and I would just act out the entire movie by myself. That's what, and I would sing all the songs. And this was one of them here. This is Just Around the Riverbend. It's in the beginning of the movie. It's a beautiful song. All right. Oh no, is it not going to start?
Yeah, it is. Of course it is. It'll start any second now.
Oh, I think it is going to start.
This is why we talk.
Exactly. What I love most about rivers is you can't step in the same river twice. The water's always changing, always flowing. But people like us can't live like that. We all must pay a price to be safe. We lose our chance of ever knowing what's around the riverbend. Waiting just around the riverbend. I look once more just around the riverbend, beyond the shore where the gulls fly free. Don't know what for. What I dreamed the day might send just around the riverbend. For me, coming for me. I feel it there beyond those trees, or right behind these waterfalls. Can I ignore the sound of distant drumming? For a handsome, sturdy husband who builds handsome, sturdy walls and never dreams that something might be coming. Just around the riverbend. Just around the riverbend. I look once more. Just around the riverbend, beyond the shore, somewhere past the sea. Don't know what for. Why do all my dreams extend just around the riverbend? Just around the riverbend. Should I choose the smoothest course, steady as the beating drum? Should I marry Cocoam? Is all my dreaming at an end? Or do you still wait for me, dream giver, just around the river?
Yay! We actually, before the world stopped, and when we had our space, we had partnered with Enchanted Experiences, and we would do a princess event once a month. And, oh yeah, really awesome. And I know that we would get requests for the princesses that are not necessarily the top princesses. We would get requests for Mulan,
Yeah,
and for Pocahontas.
Yeah.
Mulan's, she's a ninja.
She's
Yeah.
She's a course. You know who else I loved as a kid that I feel like didn't get enough attention was Esmeralda.
Oh,
I don't think she was a princess. She was a gypsy, but
right.
loved her. I thought she was beautiful. I thought she was so cool, her character. Yeah.
And she was smart.
She was smart. Yeah.
Really smart. That's what I love about the later princesses.
Yeah.
Is that Disney went, oh, girls have brains.
Girls do have brains, and they use them.
And they use them.
They're not just pretty.
Yes, like Moana.
Moana is amazing. Princess Tiana, I loved her as well, and Prince and the Frog. What's the girl's name from Brave?
Merida.
She's really cool. Yeah. Yeah, they got it together. They figured it out. Do you want to sing a song?
Sure.
I've only got a couple left.
Okay. So this song is from Peter Pan, but not from the Disney movie Peter Pan. It is from the stage version of Peter Pan.
Perfect.
And I don't know what it is about Peter Pan. I have always loved this show. They would show it on TV every once in a while. First Mary Martin, and then Sandy Duncan, and then when Kathy Rigby came out and did Peter, that was huge. But I got to be in it after I graduated from college.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know, actually.
Yes. I was Mrs. Darling and Tiger Lily. So a lot of cultural misappropriation happening with Tiger Lily. But it was fun. And this is my favorite song from Peter Pan. And it's when Peter is explaining to Wendy, when they first meet, where he lives.
Yay.
So it's Never Never Land. It's a long intro. God, I hope I remember how it starts. There's no lyrics on my thing.
Oh.
I know a place where dreams are born and time is never planned. It's not on any chart. You must find it with your heart. Never, never land might be miles beyond the moon, or right there where you stand. Just keep an open mind, and then suddenly you'll find Never, Never Land. You'll have a treasure if you stay there, more precious far than gold, for once you have found your way there, you can never, never grow old. And that's my home, where dreams are born and time is never planned. Just think of lovely things and your heart will fly on wings forever in Never, Never Land.
Yay!
Yeah, there's actually more to the song, but there's a huge conversation break, lots of dialogue and underscoring, and then she comes back like a minute and a half later, and I was like, we don't need to do all of that.
We don't have to do all that. We could. We don't have to do all that.
We could, but we don't have to, because then I don't know what our audience would do. Just
yeah, just wait.
No, I love that. I love that song because it just, as long as you're thinking of lovely things, then it can take you anywhere.
And it's so nice to hear you sing. I don't hear you sing anymore because I'm in Virginia and you're in Pennsylvania. It's really nice to hear that, since I used to hear it all the time.
Yeah. And I do still sing every once in a while. I sang, well, the last sing along that Miss Kristen did before she took a little vacation for the summer. She did a Disney sing along, and I went and sang with her. We did some silly stuff. We did the Aristocrats.
Almost chose an Aristocrat song.
We did the duet with them on the piano, and
the arpeggios. That's
yeah.
the one I was gonna choose.
It was ridiculous. So that was fun, and and there's a new producing business here in Pittsburgh. My friend Don Mike Mendoza, he runs Latido in DC and in New York and in California. Wow. And they do cabarets and spoken word cabaret things. And I mean, it's a really great company he has, but he started here, and he sang for us for a couple of cabarets. And when he launched his business in July, when he launched it officially here, I sang on the virtual concert. So cool. I do get to sing every once in a while.
Good. I'm glad.
But I'm usually planning things.
Yes. You do a lot of that.
So what's the next song that...
So I have two more songs, and I was kind of changing things up a little bit with these two. These are a little bit more contemporary, and they're songs that I actually performed on cruise ships in the middle of the ocean. But they are also from fun kids movies that I have seen that I actually really like. One is from Despicable Me. I'm going to do right now. I know everybody knows it because it's one of the most overplayed songs. And everybody loves it. So I'm going to do this one for you. It's just a good feel-good song. Feel free to sing along with me.
They better be singing along. Open your windows, people. Let me hear you.
Oh, my YouTube is doing that thing again where it doesn't want to play. Let's try this.
It will in a second.
And there comes the first ad.
Yay! We love having ads. We wish that if they're actually going to play the ads, that they would send us some money.
That would be lovely.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah. Because we're doing good work for them right now. That's okay. I muted it, so it's fine. I think we're ready to go.
Okay. Should I dance?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that can go to space. With the air like I don't care, baby, by the way. Come on. Because clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Now here come bad news, talking this and that. Give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Get those hands clapping. Bring me down, can't nothing. Bring me down, my level's too high. Bring me down, can't nothing. Bring me down, I said. Bring me down, can't nothing. Bring me down, my love is too high. Bring me down, can't nothing. Bring me down, I said. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Hey, hey. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Say, bring me down, can you bring me down? My love is too high, bring me down, can you bring me down? I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Hey, hey, hey. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
Yay! I know it's silly, and it is overplayed, and I can't help it. I can't help it. That song just makes you feel like you have to get up and move around.
Exactly. No matter what, it always puts people in a good mood. When I was on the ships, that was always a song that got people dancing, no matter what. So we'd usually start a set with it because everybody's moods would just change.
Yeah. And they get up on the floor and they're dancing around.
And the kids are dancing and the adults are dancing. It's fun for everybody.
Cool. So now we're at your last song.
We are at my last song. But it's a good one. It's a good one to end with. It's a fun one. It's upbeat. It's going to leave everybody feeling good, I think.
I'm sure it will. So the crazy problems notwithstanding, this was so much fun.
This was so much fun. Thank you for having me.
Of course. And you can come back anytime.
Sure.
I'm sure that Miss Kristen will need a random day off here and there. So we'll work you in.
Yeah.
Into the schedule. And just so everybody knows that if you want to keep having us do really great programming like this and bringing it to you for free, donate to us. Either go to our website, mariposatheater.org, and you can donate there. You can also become a Patreon member for as little as $5 a month. People can support us with $5 a month, the cost of a Starbucks. Yeah. And there are different levels that people can choose if they want to donate different levels a month, and they get special things.
That's so cool.
Yeah, which is really cool. Or they could just Venmo us money. they could just do that. Whatever. But yeah, we're trying to do our best to keep bringing some entertainment to everybody while they can't go out to see theater or do large gatherings still.
It's awesome what you're doing because a lot of people, especially people who work for a living doing this kind of work, or people who just enjoy going, are suffering and really having a hard time through this. So I think it's really cool that you're doing this. I hope you get to keep doing this. I hope that people support you so that we can keep doing this.
Yeah. And it is hard. The Broadway, not until the spring.
I know. And I've got friends up there, so we're getting the inside scoop of how difficult it is.
Oh yeah. Actors Equity sends me updates.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But we do have a virtual performance that, do you know anybody in that show?
I might.
You might.
Oh, somebody.
Who would you know in that show?
He might be my significant other who lives in this house.
What?
Who's upstairs playing video games right now, listening to this.
So Connor Butler is in The Road to Forever, and we've got more performances this weekend. We have a performance tonight, and there's a performance tomorrow afternoon. And people can get their tickets by going to mariposatheater.org and going to the performances tab. And the tickets are only $9. And then you get a unique link and you get to watch the show. So it's a lot of fun.
It is. It's a fun show. I got to help out. I was the prop girl for Connor.
Yeah.
So I got to watch the performance.
And it's a brand new work, which is great.
Yeah. So. By a good friend of mine, of ours.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that I'm making Sam write more. So
yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Alrighty. So what's your last song?
So we're going to do, this is a gentleman who I have loved since I was probably 8 or 9 when he was in NSYNC. If anybody remembers that band.
Yeah, we do.
I'm probably always going to be a fan of his, but he is doing some awesome stuff with kids movies now, like Trolls and Trolls World Tour. So I'm going to do Can't Stop the Feeling to end the show in a good place. All right, it's another good one you can dance to.
All right.
Here we go. I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric, baby, when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home. We're flying high, no feeling where we're in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. Feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. And I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. You unlock the way you rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights, when anything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine, yeah. Nothing I can see but you when you dance. Feeling good creeping up on you when you dance. All those things I should do to you for you dance. And there ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. Can't stop the feeling. Just dance. Can't stop the feeling. Just dance. Ooh, something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. I don't need no reason, don't need control. I fly so high, no feeling when I'm in my zone. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, I got that good soul in my feet, got that hot blood in my body when it drops. And I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. You are not the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights, when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance. Feel good creeping up on you when you dance. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance. And there ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. Can't stop the feeling. Just dance. I can't stop the feeling. Just dance. Stop the feeling. So just dance. Can't stop the feeling. So keep dancing. Come on. I can't stop the. I can't stop the. I can't stop the. I can't stop the. I nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. You just creeping up on you when you dance, dance, dance. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And there ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. Got this feeling in my body. Got this feeling in my body. Wanna see you move your body. Got this feeling in my 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 body.
Yay! So much fun. And I remember you and your mom going to see
Oh.
his concert, and
I think that was like his first or second live tour by himself.
yeah.
Future Sex Love Songs.
And me saying, and why didn't you invite me?
My mom still reminisces about that because we were so close. Like we were really close to. It was Timbaland and Nelly Furtado.
Oh,
I think Pink was there. Was the opener, and then just it was amazing.
Pink as an opener? What?
I know, right? That still blows my mind because, like, in my mind, they were at this level even back then.
Yeah.
She was voting for him. I'm like, that's wild. Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, thank you so much. And I hope that everybody had a great time. I know that we did. And we'll see you all. We have story time Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. And the sing-alongs on Saturday at 11. And Miss Kristen will be back in 2 weeks. So we have another guest next Saturday. So thanks again, Julie.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Karen.
You are very welcome. Bye, everybody.
Bye.